When a great rock band goes on tour, they usually have a decent warm-up band to start the show. When you listen to them, you think, they're pretty good. Put on a good show. I think I'll buy one of their albums. I think I'll buy one of their CDs. I think I'll download their music. Well, the same thing is true in spring in Japan. While cherry blossoms are the main event, the warm-up band would have to be plum blossoms. Plum blossoms bloom from early February to mid-March, and while they don't attract the same attention as cherry blossoms, they do a pretty good job of starting the show. This is Masaki-N-Kansai, and I'm here in Kyoto to visit two places famous for plum blossoms: the Kitano Temangu Shrine in northwest Kyoto and the Jonangu Shrine in South Kyoto. Both were established over 1,000 years ago and play a very important role in not only the history and culture of Kansai, but also in the history and culture of Japan. So why don't you come along and let's take a look together. The Jonangu Shrine is a charming Shinto shrine located in the Toba area, and it's only a 10-minute train ride south of Kyoto Station. The name Jonangu literally means shrine south of the capital. It was established in 794 to protect the new Heian capital in Japan from disasters and calamities. People come here to pray to the deities for protection during childbirth, construction, and travel. Today, visitors can experience this golden age by strolling the paths of the Rakusuen Gardens. Here, they can see 5 distinctive gardens of different eras and all 100 plant varieties mentioned in the Tale of Genji, including plum blossoms. In late February and early March, people line up in great numbers to see the majestic plum blossoms and camellias in the Spring Mountain Garden. Once inside, visitors are greeted by the sweet fragrance of more than 150 pink and white weeping plum trees. The fallen camellia flowers scattered on green moss with the weeping plum blossoms in the background make for an iconic scene of Kyoto that visitors will want to remember with a photograph. On certain days of the year, shrine visitors can watch a kagura dance by a Miko shrine maiden and receive her blessing. Miko means female shaman in Japanese. For most of the Heian period, a Miko held an exalted position as a medium to the spiritual world. Kagura is a ritual dance performed by a Miko to entertain and court the favor of the enshrined deity. During the Kagura, the Miko would enter a trance and obtain the oracle from the deity from which she can communicate with the dead, perform healing rituals for the sick, and foretell the future. In the Shinto religion, the visible, physical world called Kenkai coexists and interacts with the invisible, spiritual world called Yukai. For people in Kyoto and other parts of Kansai, the Jonangu Shrine is a place to appreciate the beauty of nature and the importance of preserving Japanese culture. Built in northwest Kyoto in 947, the Kitano Temangu Shrine was established to appease an avenging spirit. In the early 10th century, Kyoto was constantly besieged with floods, epidemics, earthquakes, and droughts. Clearly, some evil spirit held a grudge, but who and why? Then, in 942, a female shaman revealed that Sugawara no Michizane was the spirit causing trouble. Michizane was a gifted poet and scholar who became a civil servant. He rose to the second highest position at the imperial court, but he was unjustly accused of treason and banished to Kyushu, where he died in 903. To soothe the avenging spirit, the emperor ordered the construction of the Kitano Temangu Shrine, and later Michizane was deified as the god of scholarship, agriculture, and martial arts. He is also the protector of the falsely accused. Today, the Kitano Temangu Shrine presides as the head shrine over nearly 12,000 shrines nationwide dedicated to the Tenjin faith. The architecture of the Kitano Temangu Shrine is also quite striking and regal in its design. Most notable are the brightly colored carvings, metal and paper lanterns, and the cypress bark roofs. The main shrine hall, Roman Gate, and Sankoman Gate were all built in 1607. Because Michizane loved plum blossoms and wrote poems about them, plum blossoms occupy a hollow place at the shrine, and there are roughly 1,500 plum trees in the Baien Plum Garden. The first blossoms began to appear in the beginning of February, which is just in time for Setsubun, the last day of winter according to the Japanese lunar calendar. On Setsubun, the shrine hosts a kyogen play with a Setsubun theme, in which the Oni demon is repelled with the help of the Fuku no Kami. A similar ritual is performed in homes across Japan, in which family members throw roasted soybeans to get rid of Oni demons, while chanting Oni wa Soto, Fuku wa Uchi, to welcome good luck for the next year. There is also a performance by nearby maiko-sans and geiko-sans of the Kamishikichi-ken district. On February 25th, many people come to the shrine for the street market. There is also a large outdoor tea party where maiko-sans and geiko-sans come to serve matcha and sweets in the Plum Garden for over 3,000 people. Well, it sounds like it's time for the main event. Thank you for watching. See you next time.